So our story. So Dino is our firstborn. He's born with cerebral palsy and Lennox-Gastaut syndrome. Lennox-Gastaut syndrome is a type of uncontrolled epilepsy. So when we first had him, we weren't really sure what that meant for our lives. Like we weren't really sure where this was going, how severe everything was going to be. But as he got older, we realized that this was going to be a long-term challenge.
You know, there's no rule books to anything like this, and we just kind of go one day at a time. And I would say the biggest challenge is, I guess, just traveling in general.
Yeah.
And going from, home, even shopping.
Anytime we leave the house.
Kind of like what we gotta pre-plan any type of trip we take, even, trips to the supermarket or anywhere really. It's taking all of his equipment, medicine, and then there's so many other things that we got to think about where we're going to change him if he goes to the bathroom, and that might be the biggest challenge that right now that we're facing with anywhere that we go.
Dino loves to go out into the community anywhere. Wherever we go, he enjoys that. And our daughter Ella wants to go and do things. Like she'll say, like, can we go to the zoo? When could we go to the aquarium again? And planning those trips is really, when everyone was younger, it was challenging because Dino wasn't stable. So medically it was hard to do things. But then as he is stable and he's healthy and we can get out, then we realized, like, okay, we want to go out, but if we're going to be at the aquarium for 5 hours, we have nowhere to change him, and we can't leave the aquarium to go to our car to change him. So this is proving to be one of the biggest hurdles for us, to try to enjoy our lives together, enjoy our lives with our families, with all of our family. But it seems so silly. It's something that we never ever thought about until we had Dino. But that's definitely our biggest barrier that we deal with day to day.
It could be like certain places that we want to go to, we might not be able to because of the situation that we're in, and we may not be able to change him anywhere, and it's not sanitary changing him in certain places on the floor. Even if we went to the park for our daughter's softball game, if we had to change him, it's like, do we take him with us?
Yeah.
Do one of us stay home with him, and or do we take the gamble and hope that we don't have to change his diaper even in 2 hours, or are we going to have to change him on a towel on the grass, which now he's getting older and a little more challenging. He's heavier, so it's a little harder. Kind of had to deal with it, the difficulties of changing him. So just getting the word out there and advocating and kind of like telling the story that Dino's not the only one. It's not just children or people with disabilities. There's elderly people that need this height adjustable changing table. There's veterans. There's a large, vast community of people that need this, and it's pretty important. And it's also not right that some of these people can't do things that everybody could do because of the situation that we can't change them.
Yeah, it's just something that you just don't, no one thinks about, where am I going to go to the bathroom? I always say that. It's always, you say, where is the bathroom? But you don't say, oh, is there going to be a bathroom there for us? That's a question that we never even thought to ask until our child outgrew the baby changing tables. And then we were like, okay, so now what are we supposed to do?
Yeah, even the adult size universal changing tables. Dino's 9 right now, and he could use that same changing table forever.
Yeah.
He's 9 years old. In 30 years, that same changing table, he could use the same exact one. An infant could use that changing table as well. So it's it kind of caters to
Everyone.
Anybody that would need it. I don't know. I just think it would be for our family, and I'm sure other families in our situation, like Jackie said, our daughters impacted tremendously by
Right.
the lack of changing tables, adult-sized changing tables at places, because we can't go as a
It
family,
limits all of
and
us. Right.
and she's impacted, and other families, same situation, their siblings are impacted as well.
But I think too, like, we're a regular family. Like, we're just like, Dino has wheels, we have a nice big handicap accessible van, wheelchair accessible van, but like, we're a regular family. Like, our needs are the same. The things that we want in life are the same as every other family wants.